Blue Eyes was fun, but ultimately it ended in failure. This time around, I want to win. So on a budget of only $25 per week, we're going to build a competitive PK deck that can not only beat content creators, but also top locals and take on regionals when they return. Join me on this journey to become the next king of games. This is sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh! Road to Kingship. Welcome back everyone, it's good to see you again. Now before we get into the video, I got some housekeeping stuff to do. Due to certain global events, I will no longer be going to locals for recording purposes because it's not quite safe anymore. I don't feel comfortable going while things are quite as bad as they currently are. So instead, I'll be using EDO Pro to get my duels. Kind of like last season. Now, if you would like to be my opponent and be in a video, join my Discord down below. I have a little channel set up where I'll be asking for 3 duels every week, and feel free to sign up if you'd like to be in a video. Now, for last week, we did pretty well. We pulled torn skills. Our record at locals wasn't that great, but it never is, let's be honest here. The deck kind of hates me in real life, but that's okay. You know, that's fine. So this week, we're going to be opening our final 10 of the 2021 Megatins. Hopefully we pull the 3rd Torn Skills. If not, that's fine. It's not a huge deal. 2 works. 2 is fine. I can live with 2. Next week, we'll start opening Dark Neostorm and Maximum Gold Eldorado, trying to get our Vertes, our Fusion Destinies, and our Cherubinis. Those are all going to be incredibly integral to the deck, and hopefully we can pull them relatively easily. Fingers crossed. If you'd like any more Nicholas goodness, feel free to watch any of the videos shown on screen and follow me on the social medias shown. Also, leave a like and subscribe. Anything you do can really help the channel and get us to that 1K goal for 2022. And with all that shilling out of the way, let's get into those pulls. Really, 16 weeks of this stuff. Wild. Final 10. Final 10. And by final 10, I mean, who knows if it's the final 10 or not? I don't. I haven't scaled the packs at all. You'll definitely see when I pull nothing but Gearsus, because apparently I got all the Gearsu packs and Chu got all the not Gearsu packs. Regardless, let's see what we get. Maybe I'll get my boy Torn Scales. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it be? And we got a Goki, we got Eyes Ritual, Melfi Mommy, Red Rain, Rika Queen Strenna, Buzzsaw Shark, he be buzzin', Saw, Claire, Designator Transverser, don't play this anymore. Ice Dragon's Prison, now that's a sick card. Piercing the Darkness and Burning Draw. Okay. Well, the Ice Dragon's Prison is kind of cool. I don't think we'll be playing it, but it's a sick card nonetheless. What's next here? Goodbye. We got this weird plant thing. We got Dark Templar, Adam Poster, Oyger, Oppressive Oompa-Loop. He's like a Oompa Loompa, but like oppressive or something. Dark Lord Nurgle, okay. Speedroid Block and Roll. He's gonna be ready for the rock and roll concert or something. I don't know. Drytron, Super Heavy Samurai Wagon, Shannon. Ooh, maybe we'll get Araya in the next pack and complete our playset. Second Shrag and Fallen of Albaz. Ooh, just in time for the structure deck. I'm sorry for that horrendous focus job here. Hey, Fallen of Albaz is cool. Just in time for the structure, we'll have a foiled out copy, which is nice. Final pack that I have today. Let's see. Can we finish off? Just give me the 3rd Torn Skills. Brett Time, Reviver, Emitter, IQ, Goku Destroy Ogre, Battle Survivor, Dark Lord Uprising, Adamantipator Analyzer, what they analyze in there, Noctivision Dragon, what can he see? Second Rose. Oh, hello. Yo. And my 3rd Gearsu, nice. Ooh, and a Race Ring. Well, yeah, I guess we gotta start pulling, I guess we gotta start looking for hand traps now, because we got the cross out. I'm not complaining. Alright, we'll see you guys at locals, I guess. Alright, real quick thing before we get into our deck profile. So, since I'm not doing locals for the time being, that means I'm missing out on OTS packs, which I have been including in my card pool. Because of this, I think that I'm going to add 1 pack extra per week to act as my OTS pack. Now, for this week, we're going to be adding, there it is, Savage Strike. Now, you might be saying, whoa, hey, isn't Savage Strike like 10 bucks a pack now? Yes, however, I found this bad boy for $8 at a Meijer, so, you know. Sorry, not $8, I found it for like $3 at Meijer. So, I'm gonna count this, and hey, you know it's got stuff we need in it. Maybe I'll get a Psychic Tracker as a common, because that's actually a card played in PK and I need it. I'm not getting this secret rare second wheeler though, that's just impossible. Anyway, Shiranui Sword Saga, Time Thief Bezel Ship, Catch Eve L2, good point the Time Thieves because they're good, Elemental Hero Racist Neos, Guard Dragon Shield, Guard Dragon Justica, this guy, Nightmare, and hey, there we go, Psychic Tracker. That's actually going to go right in the deck, and that's going to be a great improvement this week. Alright, let's see how the deck improves. Alright, so we got some decent changes this week actually. So first off, for the main deck, we are going to be taking out this Blue Mountain Butterspy and replacing it with Psychic Tracker. Now the main reason is that Psychic Tracker is 1, level 3, so it works better with the deck, and 2, I can normal summon it unlike Blue Mountain Butterspy. So they're both free special summons, but this just fills the niche a lot better. And even though it's not a dark, I can just go into my Pentastag and that fixes any and all problems that Psychic Tracker might have. The next changes are going to be made to the extra deck. So we're going to be cutting out our Polar Old Dragon and our Juju just because synchros don't come up. I thought it'd be fun because we have the Nian Yan, but it just never comes up. Instead, I'll be replacing them with a Levier and an Evil Storm Nightmare. Evil Storm Nightmare is a really good card to end on if I'm afraid of Nibiru. When my opponent special summons a monster, I can detach material and then I can flip that monster face down. That's a really good interruption. And Levier the Sea Dragon is just a great extender. It brings something back to the Banish Zone. Very good for going into any like tooth I might need. It'll be a lot better once I get the Verte engine as well. Finally, we are going to have changes to the side deck as well. We are going to be taking out Hey Trunade, Book of Moon, and Bottomless Trap Hole and replacing it with 3 Dark Ruler No More. Now, I ran a poll on my Discord. I'm going to put that right here-ish. Here, somewhere around here. And my Discord user said, hey, you know, that cross-out Designator you pulled, you can't really use that in your series. So instead, I'm trading it in for 3 Dark Ruler No Mores from the previous season. So it's still technically sealed only because I got these cards from a sealed only. Yeah, I also just thought it'd be not very interesting if you just saw me open 3 Charmer Structure decks again because you saw me do that last season. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I think these changes are going to be really impactful to the deck, and I can't wait to see how it performs. Alright, for this week we're going second against Tenyi Sword Soul. Now, I don't have a lot of experience against this deck because it's so new. I got to play against it last week, however, the pilot seemed not very comfortable with it, so I don't think it was a very good showing. However, this is a very good showing. They got out their Chichao, and now they're going to be bringing out the Baronne de Fleur, hitting us for 1200 using, I think his name's Long's effect. Next, they're going to bring out their Dogmaticas, so we get Ecclesia, she's going to search Fleur de Lis, and during the end phase, their Titanicla is going to get them another Ecclesia. This is going to be hard to deal with. So we're going to draw the Kagemucho, we're going to normal summon our Torn Scales, and we're going to activate our Foolish Burial. That's going to get negated by Baronne, but that's okay, because then we can use the Torn Scales effect. We're going to negate the effects of the Chichao with our Foolish, our Chalice. Then we're going to bring out our Bird. We're going to go into Pentastag, we're going to activate our Cloak and Grave to get the Greaves to hand, and we're going to bring back our Torn Scales. Now we're going to go into our boy, the man, the myth, the legend. They're going to bring down their Fleur de Lis, negating the effects of our Radish. We're going to go into our Break Sword, but they're going to negate the effects, unfortunately, so we can't go into Arc Rebellion. All we can do is hit into their Ecclesia, which won't even die because it is prevented from destruction by extra deck monsters. They're going to go into Verte, and they're going to bring out their Dark Dragoon. Gotta love that card. So good, so strong. They're going to pop our Bardiche, and then they're going to pop our Break Sword. Break Sword's going to bring back our guys, but unfortunately gets negated by the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, and they're going to attack us for game. Let's see if game 2 is any better. Alright, well our opening hand's a little suspect. I think we get something good, especially because we hard drew the Torn Scales. We're going to activate our Shea Brigadine, and then we're going to go straight into our boy Bardiche. We're going to activate Bardiche to set a Cloak and set a Fogblade. We're going to bring back our Torn Scales, and he's going to activate his effect. We're going to Wing, bring out the other Torn Scales. We're going to use the 2 Torn Scales to go into Break Sword, pop the Break Sword, and then we're going to do our normal combo, and we're going to get out our Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon, the best boy. And since we hard drew the rank up Magic Force, we didn't have to worry about not drawing the Silent Boots. However, on their turn, they hit us with the good old Lightning Storm. Now, if you noticed, our boys don't really have any outs to spell traps, do we? They're going to bring out the Moye, we're going to negate the Moye, and that's pretty good because it ends their turn. Now, unfortunately, all we draw into is a Kagemucha Knight, so all we can do is set and pass to them. They draw for turn, they go with their Taya, they activate their Taya effect, bring out the token, and then they go into Chichao. Chi-Chao is going to activate, and they're going to get another card to their hand. Then they're going to activate the Sword Soul, bring out the Iris Sword Soul, and they're going to hit us for an okay amount of damage. This isn't unmanageable though. Unfortunately, we draw into Rhoda, which is actually fortunate because we can get a Phantom Knight to our hand. The problem is we can't get one in the graveyard at the moment, so we are stuck facing down all these Sword Souls. Now they get to bring out another Taya, they get to go into their White Aura Whale, which can attack all of our monsters, and it has Piercing. So we're going to take 18, we're going to take 28, we're going to revive our Bardiche, and we're going to revive our Torn Scales, but it doesn't really matter because of the Piercing, and they're able to take the match. For match 2, we're going against our boy Chu, and oh boy, we drew the Torn Scales again. We're going to go into our Kagemucha and then try to activate the Torn Scales effect. Unfortunately, that gets Ash, but we have the Raid Raptor, so we can go straight into our Rusty Bardiche, activate its effect to send our Cloak. Cloak is going to go get us the Greaves to hand, and we're going to bring back our Torn Scales, go into Greaves, and then we are going to go into Break Sword and pop them both to bring them back as 4s. From here, we are going to then Xyz off into our boy Evil Swarm Nightmare and pass off to Chu. This is one of the situations where Evil Swarm Nightmare is really good. Now he's going to use Quick Launch, and while it doesn't look like it, he is playing Raid Raptors. We're going to use our Nightmare to flip over his Rocket Tracer, and he's going to pass back to us. We're going to activate the effect of our Bardiche sending a Cloak. Cloak effect's going to activate, getting us a Boots, and we're going to bring back our Torn Scales. We're going to Special Summon our Greaves, and we are going to activate the effect of Torn Scales to send the Boots. We're going to go into Break Sword, pop his back row. Break Sword's going to pop itself and pop the Tracer. Then we're going to bring back our boys yet again, and we're going to go into our Raiders Knight. And by Raiders Knight, I mean Dark Rebellion. We're going to get the rank up magic, go into Arc Rebellion, and we're going to attack for quite a chunk of damage. And at this point, there's not much he can do because if you can see his hand, there's not much in there. All he can do is surrender to us because, you know what? Painlanius. Alright, this time our boy's going first, and he has a much better hand that he's able to actually play with. Our hand is interesting. It's very birdy, but we did get the Torn Scales. He's going to go through his combo, and I'm just gonna let this play out for you because I'm not about to narrate over Raid Raptor combos, if I'm gonna be honest here. Why yes, I was on my phone the whole time this was playing out. What made you think that? Alright, he passes back to us, and he activates the Ultimate Fountain effect to burn us for 1,000, and judge that is time in the round. We bring our Torn Skills, we activate the effect to send our Boots, we bring the Shade Brigadine to our hand. We activate Shade Brigadine, we special summon our Greaves. Then we special summon a Break Sword, which gets Imperm, but that's actually a-okay. We bring out our bird, and we overlay into the Raiders Knight. We go Raiders Knight effect, bring out our Arc Rebellion, and he goes into another Ultimate Falcon. Bad choice for you, buddy. Next, we activate the effect to bring out our Raider's Wing, and we steal his Drangolanius with our effect. Then we go into the Arc Rebellion and swing in for 14,000 damage, taking the game and showing that Phantom Knights are the best Xyz deck from Arc V. For our final match this week, we're against our boy, the man, the myth, legend himself, Benji Mad. Now, unfortunately, he kind of bricks real bad, so all he's able to do is Cyberdark, set 3, pass. Our turn goes a little bit better. We Rhoda for our Torn Scales, and we make the misplay of not summoning our Junk Forward, but that's okay. He negates the effects of our Torn Scales, but that's okay because I don't think there's much he's able to do against us. He draws into a Cyber Dragon, he hits over our Torn Scales, and he sends the Hers to Grave, which gets him another Cyber Dragon in hand. Again, not too much of an issue. He burns us for 300, sets 1, and passes to us. We draw into the other Torn Scales. Well, look at that. We summon the special summon boys that we should have done turn 1, bring out our Greaves and our Torn Scales. We activate the effect of Torn Scales, sending and sending. We go into Raiders Knight, we rank up into Arc Rebellion. Then he activates the effect of his trap card to negate its effects. We use our Break Sword to pop his monster and our monster, bring back some boys, and we go into our boy, Dark Rebellion. We use the effect of Boots in Graveyard, rank up Dark Rebellion into Dark Requiem. Dark Requiem, steal the attack, hidden for 38, which unfortunately does not get destroyed, but that's okay, he's got 0 attack anyway. We negate the effect in Graveyard, and then we attack for another 3k, and we revive our Greaves with our sword for the extra 1200, taking the game. Game 2, and our hand's looking pretty good. So is his maybe? Not sure how this is supposed to play out. Anyway, he brings out his Noxter, activates the effect of Veer. Veer is special summoned, and he sends a Keel to graveyard. He brings out the Chimera, goes into Auroradon. Interesting. Auroradon, make the 3 tokens. 3 tokens, and then he's going to activate the effect of Chimera to get Power Bond. He's going to Power Bond away, go into the Cyber Twin, and send off to me. Now, luckily for me, I've got a monster that says, hey, let me make my attack big. So we're going to go into our 3 PKs. We're going to Foolish Burial the Torn Skills. We're going to activate the effect of Break Sword. We're going to pop one of the tokens. We're going to use Break Sword to bring back 2 of our PKs as force. Pretty standard stuff here. We're going to go into Raider's Knight. Raider's Knight is going to activate, and we're going to rank up into Arc Rebellion. We're going to activate the Boots in Graveyard to get a sword to hand. We're going to bring back the Torn Scales, pop another token, and then we are going to go into another 4. This will be the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon to go into the Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. We're going to activate the effect to turn his twin to 0. Then we're going to attack in for 5,800 and 900, and because he had taken the 2,800 from the Power Bond, we win the game. Well, we did pretty good this week. I didn't do great against Sword Soul, that's to be expected. Everything else, though, walk in the park, piece o' cake. I think I really thrive in this format now that I'm not playing Brick Eyes. A few things to note. Our main combo of make either Arc Rebellion or Dark Requiem is very fragile. I think adding in the Nightmare has really helped a lot because it allows us to have a different option for different situations, especially if we can't quite get to the rank up spell. So I'm glad I added that. Hunting Cherubini is going to be our top priority though, because that was really going to help insulate our combos. The extra Foolish along the way is going to make things so much better, making sure we have all the pieces we need in the graveyard. Now, I'm so glad you all joined me this week. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next week.